pitcher that stays out on the mound the shortest probably is going to win the ball game.
I like. I haven't seen either one of these pitchers myself, but I do know the one kid is a Kirkwood kid. Had a pretty decent high school season. We're going to see on the other side Logan Easley, Southern Boone kid for Moberly. So I think we got to buckle up here. We're going to do some lineups here, get you started. First for this Kirkwood team, you get at the top, number 3, Sam Kessler. In the 2-hole, number 8, Braden Kopp. In the 3-hole, number 15, Nick Copeland. In the 4-hole, number 30, Timmy Charles. In the 5-hole, number 34, Isaiah Cook. He will be the DH. In the 6-hole, number 1, Ben Niemeyer. In the 7-hole, number 5, Nate Mueller. In the 8-hole, number 12, Shoto Ishiyama. And in the 9-hole, number 27, Shane Delante, excuse me. You know, it's always funny. You get so used to just the single names with the Japanese names like Otani and whatnot. I do that with Mr. Ishiyama. I only put down his last name. It's terrible, right? Sorry, young man. But it's what we do. And for Moberly, leading off, number 1, Ashton Hunt. In the 2-hole, number 3, Cooper Harvey. In the 3-hole, number 8, Jackson Engel. In the 4-hole, number 18, Anthony Ford. In the 5-hole, number 6, Nolan Samuel. In the 6-hole, number 15, Drew Smothers. In the 7-hole, number 12, Carson Fletcher. And in the 8-hole, number 13, Luke Waltemate. And in the 9-hole, number 10, Luke Ensel. And that's the starting lineups for the rosters here. We're going to step aside for a moment as we finish up here with reading of the American Legion Creed and the national anthem. So we'll let Connor take it away.
Stay with us. All about the playing of our national anthem. I will. Keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul. A clean mind. And a healthy body. Please rise and remove cover for the playing of our national anthem. Good luck to both teams. Let's play ball.
That's all the way up from Moberly. Head coach of Moberly High School, the Spartans, Brandon Boyer. Coach, good to see you.
Good to be back. The shorter drive today, since I didn't have to drive all the way from Moberly, so that was nice. I'm excited to watch Logan pitch. I've seen him throw against us a couple times in his career. He's fun to watch. He goes right after hitters. He's got some sneaky velo and a little bit of swagger on the bunt. That's fun to watch.
All right. So he's going to get Sam Kessler, Braden Kopp, and Nick Copeland. Guys, we saw Coach Zimmerman and I, because it was Thursday, Copeland just lit up the field.
Yeah.
Played excellent on the defensive side with the bat. He kind of did it all.
Yeah, he absolutely he did a great job. A little bit of everything, defense, offense, and I believe he came in and finished the game on the mound.
Absolutely. So when you got the Swiss Army knife, right, it always helps.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a lot easier to make decisions on who goes where and, gives you plenty of options, that's for sure.
All right. Setting the defense here for Moberly. On the mound, of course, as we said, Logan Easley. In his battery mate is Drew Smothers at first base. Cooper Harvey. At second base, Nolan Samuel. At third base will be, looks like Carson Fletcher. Yep. And at shortstop, Jackson Engel. In center field, Ashton Hunt. In right field, Luke Ensor. And in left field will be Luke Waltemate. Ready for first pitch here. 10 a.m. on the button. That's pretty good stuff right there. That's like Major League schedule right
That's
there.
pretty impressive that they're starting right at 10 a.m.
And strike one.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 here in the top of the first inning. Strike three at the knees for out number one.
I like his pace. Sometimes those stretch-only guys, you want him to try the wind-up every once in a while, but I like how quickly he goes after batters.
Next up, Braden Kopp. Ball one. That's popped into shallow right field. Good communicate. Oh. Guys, that was all the right things. Just didn't finish the play.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. You get there, just eyes bouncing a little bit because you're trying to slow down a little too fast, and the ball just squirts out of there.
So runner at first, and it's ball one. It's one out. And that's into the trees. Strike one.
Runner up first looked like he was trying to time up the motion from Easley. I don't know if he's just deking it or if he's actually going to go.
Nick Copeland is at the plate, number 3 hitter. Missed on the curveball. He doesn't have a, oh, there it is. There he goes. Oh, and the throw is to the first base side, not a chance. And a stolen base. For Braden Kopp. 3 balls and a strike here to Copeland.
I like the aggressiveness early, trying to force some action.
And that's away from Smothers on ball 4 and no chance to get the runner. That's a good jump, good read.
Mm-hmm.
cleanup hitter, number 30, Timmy Charles.
Festus in the house. How we doing, fellas? Good. Copeland steals the bag easily. No throw. And so we got runners at second and third with one out, and it's ball one. Or excuse me, strike one to Timmy Charles. It's outside, ball one. Misses away.
We talked about it a little bit the first day, but you're in a situation here where probably could have or should have been 2 outs, nobody on, and now you're 1 out, runners at second and third, and it just kind of, in this type of a tournament, every error, every mistake gets magnified.
It's it's a 2-run ball game instead of a 1-2-3 inning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot more pitches thrown.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna start keeping track of that as a stat next year. How many extra pitches that theoretically shouldn't have had to be thrown?
Right? Because that, putting the extra onus on your staff.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't have a big staff to begin with.
Absolutely.
Oh, off the pitcher's glove, angle to it, gets the out.
Good job by Angle there.
But the RBI ground out gives the lead to Kirkwood here. Runner at third. It's ball one to Isaiah Cook, the DH.
Coach, what are your thoughts on pitchers trying to field balls like that?
I'm okay with that one because he had a shot at the plate, but it is frustrating when they just nick it and it results in no out.
Yeah, I'm with you. If you have a chance to make a play at the plate, I get it. But man, as a middle infielder, it's tough.
Angle dives.
What a play!
Throws over, gets Cook, saved a run there. So easily gets out of it, allowing just 1 run. We're heading to the bottom of the first inning score. Kirkwood 1, Sixers coming up. All right, folks, here we go. Ashton Hunt to lead off against Titty Clanton for Kirkwood. He'll be followed by Cooper Harvey and Jackson Angle. looking to get that run back here. Ashton squares around to bunt, and it's a bowl. Quickly 2-0.
I like the kind of cat and mouse game there, showing bunt first pitch, getting the infield to move around a little bit, maybe potentially opening up a hole.
2 balls and a strike. And it looked like, guys, that Hunt was he was taken till he got a strike. Ground ball to the shortstop, Copeland up with it. And that's the first out.
It was smooth up the middle. He had to get it out quick with Ashton's speed, and they made that play look very easy.
Yeah, we've seen some really good shortstops in this tournament as well. And you really got to have strength up the middle if you're going to be a good baseball team.
Right? That's where it begins and ends. Cooper Harvey takes ball 1. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wasn't sure if he'd get it since he
Didn't hold on to that.
The umpires don't give it to you if you don't.
Gotta squeeze it.
Yeah, we had a game earlier this year.
That's a ground ball, sharply hit. Charles to the bag, 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home, folks.
Had an umpire that was halfway into his strike call, and our catcher didn't catch it, and then he backed off and didn't call the strike. Just so frustrating.
And that's wrong, man. If it was a strike, it's a strike, bro.
I
Just because
know.
you didn't catch it, it's still a strike.
Yeah, exactly.
Jackson Engel at the plate and takes strike 1. 2 outs. One ball, 1 strike. Here in the bottom of the first inning. And that ball is flown into shallow right field. Catch made. And a 1-2-3 for Clanton. And we head to the top of the second. Kirkwood up 1-0.
Totals on getting promoted. Don't go get snow walks. No runners left on base. Kirkwood's coming back to the top of the second inning.
Top of the second inning here. Going to see Ben Niemeyer, Nate Mueller, and Shota Ishiyama for Kirkwood.
Leading off top of the second inning, it's second base number 1, Ben Niemeyer.
Logan Easley out for his second inning of work. And it's a ball. Fly, is it going to get out of play? You know, as much room as it is over there, guys, you'd think you'd see a little more balls gone.
Yeah. Well, and we saw yesterday Everhart from Sedalia go crashing into the wall late, and so not a very forgiving wall.
No.
Build up some speed getting over there, too.
Yeah.
On a runway.
3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff here, Ben Niemeyer. Grounded sharply to the third baseman. Fletcher up with it. Harvey steps on the bag. Saved his third baseman over there, guys.
It was interesting. Cooper went for the tag, and then base runner kind of checked up, and he was able to tag. I don't know if I've seen that before.
Right, yeah.
Went right back to the bag, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was an important first out, too. 3-1 count. You don't want to lead off walk, so that was a good play by the first baseman.
Strike 1 here to Nate Mueller. Strike 2. Paints the outside corner with the fastball. Coach, you said you've faced Easley a few times.
He started against us.
And that ball is over the outstretched hand of Samuel at second, and 1-out single here for Mueller.
Pete started against us his junior year, and I can't remember how many runs he gave up, if he gave up any, but he kind of his pace is quick, and when he gets in a groove and settles in, it just feels like the game is going by so fast and nothing's happening.
Ishiyama at the plate. He is the catcher for this squad. Takes ball 1. That's ball 2.
Yeah, sometimes working quick can be a double-edged sword, too. When things are going well, things go well really fast, but also when things go bad really fast.
Ground ball, double play, out at 2, and it's turned. Nice job by the Sixers to erase the single. Strand 1, we head to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Kirkwood.
Pitcher's 3 favorite numbers there, 6-4-3 to end the inning. Moberly coming with that, bottom of the second.
Folks, want to grab a shout out to our sponsor, Best Western State Fair Inn. Always a heck of a nice place to stay. We've been enjoying our stay there, whether it's business, which we are, adventure or Missouri State Fair. The Best Western State Fair Inn in Sedalia has you covered. Relaxed and spacious, pet-friendly rooms, which they are, with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast, which was what we did this morning. Then explore Katy Trail, local events, or wind down in the indoor heated pool with meeting space for up to 300 guests and convenient access to major businesses. It's a perfect stop for work or play. The Best Western State Fair Inn, clean, comfortable, and just around the corner from everything Sedalia has to offer. All right, here we go. Let's set up the defense here for Kirkwood. As we said, on the mound is Teddy Clanton. Behind the plate, Shoto Ishiyama. At first base is Timmy Charles. At second base is Ben Niemeyer. At third base, we have Braden Kopp at shortstop. Nick Copeland. In center field, Sam Kessler. In right field is Nate Mueller. And in left field, Shane Delante. Defensively for the post 156. Anthony Ford leading off here for the bottom of the second inning for the Moberly Sixers, and fouls the first one. That big that was blinking hit me. Just like coming out of the sky.
Yeah, that was definitely what we call a hanging breaking ball. And just a little too excited, got a little bit out front. Wind is blowing out today, so might see some balls getting out there, burning some outfielders. We'll see.
You know, when that happens and you see kind of the short fence, we saw that Mason Shermer was talking about that, you know. And so do you start trying to hit it out?
I think sometimes subconsciously you do, because you know all you got to do is get it up in the jet stream and you got a good chance. But unfortunately, that leads to some bad habits, and then you start popping it straight up in the air. And if you hit it straight up in the air, it's still not going anywhere.
Curveball popped up center field. Catch made.
You know which one of your guys are going to come and look at the flagpoles when they get out to the field on game day.
Oh, yeah.
Right before BP.
That does happen, huh, Coach?
Yes. And you can usually tell early on in that BP round how their swings are going to be that day.
Yeah.
Dude, you're 5'6", $120. Don't think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is strike one to Nolan Samuel.
Every once in a while, though, if you got a guy struggling, you tell him on a day like today, hey, unhitch the trailer, let it fly. Whatever happens, happens.
I can see that. Just try and say, hey, whatever happens, let it go. Don't worry about it. Ground ball back up the middle. Copeland to his glove side.
Wow.
And a strong throw. You know, Coach Boyer, that right there shows it's not just the athleticism, but then the confidence and the arm strength, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was no doubt when he saw that ball hit up the middle that he knew that he was going to make that play. Same with what we talked about. A lot of these shortstops that we've seen, there hasn't really been many plays that they haven't been able to make up the middle.
Drew Smothers, the catcher, at the plate, takes strike one. Clanton's been very efficient mixing his pitches as well.
Yeah, he's done a really good job here, just making the batters feel that pressure on every pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Sharp ground ball, first hit here for the Moberly Sixers, and their first base runner. With 2 outs, that's going to bring up Carson Fletcher. Got the courtesy runner.
I'd like to see him run here.
Number 4 is Cooper Gehring.
We haven't seen the Sixers try to take too many bags. I know that 10th inning yesterday, or the 10-run inning yesterday, there wasn't any opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, I like being aggressive on the base paths.
Especially early.
Yeah. Because you can kind of get that pitcher out of rhythm by making him think about the runner and the hitter at the same time. It's tough to do.
Ball 1. And lifted to left field, drifting back, but making the catch for out number 3. They strand 1. We head to the top of the 3rd inning with the score, Kirkwood 1-0.
Totals on the innings for Moberly. There were 0 runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. Right into the top of the 3rd, Kirkwood 1, Moberly 0.
Folks, if you like what we're doing here, Youth Baseball Midwest has more than just live events. We have our regular lineup of podcasts, The Hitting Zone with Mitch Thomas, Baseball Talk hosted by myself, and a couple of local contributors, Kevin Mulder from Prep Baseball Report and Diego Solares from Scout Connect, bringing you some great content. Have a new one out with Chris Irwin, head coach over at Father McGivney in Illinois. one of the top Class 1 programs in the state over there. I think they're going to move to Class 2, though, this year. They're winning a lot. Check that out. We got our baseball moms, Darren Sissel with Baseball 101, and Brett Graves, former MLB pitcher and the owner of Premier Pitching and Performance, with his Keep Climbing podcast, all on Youth Baseball Midwest. Please, if you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the dinger next to it. We hope you enjoy the broadcast today. All right, leading off here for Kirkwood Post 156 is Shane Delaney, the left fielder, just made the catch out there. Logan Easley ready to go here, and swing and a miss, strike one. And that is popped behind first place, Cooper Harvey. Logan Easley just comes right over the top. That ball shoots right out of his ear hole there, Coach.
Yeah, and it's very consistent, too, so it's one of those things that you could pick up on, but I feel like he does a good job of everything coming out at the same slot, so you have to definitely pick up on the spin.
Yeah.
Kessler back to the top of the order, swings through it, strike one.
Another good back foot breaking ball. That's twice he's thrown really good back foot breaking balls to Kessler.
We got one out. It's an 0-2 count here to Kessler, the leadoff hitter. Been very pitching dominant here in this state championship, which, guys, I think that's usually what ends up happening when you get into championship tournaments like this.
And a lot of it's been efficient, too.
Yes.
We saw it in the game last night. Wasn't trying to do too much, and just threw strikes and went after batters and put the pressure on the offense.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Kessler. Good pitch, got in on his hands, able to foul it off.
Kessler's doing a really good job here of not giving in on the at-bat and trying to keep battling, trying to see some pitches. Typical leadoff hitter stuff right here. Very good job.
Oh, got him to swing and miss. Nice job there by the catcher. Smothers for out number 2.
Just that one was a little bit tighter, and he got him to chase on it compared to the other handful that he threw to him.
Yeah.
It's a tough pitch to throw, too.
Yes, it is, because you overcook it, you hit the batter, and now, you
don't get on top of it. It's right over the plate.
Right.
Strike one to Braden Kopp. 2 outs here in the top of the third. This is away, ball 1.
I think one thing, though, if he stays right there in that location with the slider, eventually the righties are not going to have to worry about it.
That is into left field. Center fielder, little miscommunication there. Hunt comes in front. No harm, no foul, though. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the third inning with the score 1-0 Kirkwood.
only having to win, but having to win by a certain amount of runs and having to score a certain amount of runs, it makes it much, much more difficult because, you know, winning 2-1 isn't going to do you any good.
No. And I'm going to correct myself here because that's the other bracket, but it's still the same thing because they're with Festus and Mule Club.
Right.
Mule Club won last night. Same thing. Festus is 1-1. They've only given up 4 runs.
I think they have to score at least 7 to have a chance. So they have to win by at least 7, I believe.
Absolutely.
And then it goes to run score.
Yeah, potential 3-team 1-1 tiebreaker.
Luke Waltemate is quickly down 1 ball, 2 strikes as he fouls that one off the end of the bat. And that's the tough thing, man. You give up that many runs in this format. Now they're the ones that are on the outside looking in.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit yesterday when they were trying to just get through the game and save some arms, but at the same time you also got to keep in mind giving up those runs could affect you in the long run.
Absolutely. And it has. Because Festus done a good job, even though they lost last night. They gave up, They gave up 5 runs.
Gave up 5 runs, yeah.
And so they're ahead of the game. Copeland up with it. Out number 1. I love the fact even there. See, me, I'm a kind of guy. I know you said this yesterday. Right there, I don't care if you get him by a half a step. He's still out.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. And, you know, we call it 2-step and 4-step patterns. So if you know you've got a fast runner, you know, we want to do a 2-step where maybe just one shuffle, get it out a little quicker. If it's somebody that, you know, ball's hit hard or you have a little bit more time, then you go into your 4-step pattern where, you take that extra shuffle, make sure you have the ball in your hand the right way, make a good, strong throw.
And this is Luke Ensor, 9-hitter. He's quickly down 0-2. And so far, Clanton is in full control of this game. Curveball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball foul. Coach over there with the good hands. Let's see if he finishes. He does. Nice throw.
Oh, yeah.
Catch radius.
That's a gotta-have-it play.
Right in front of the dugout, too. All the guys are right there.
Fastball lined into right field and down. Hey, guys, we are seeing these 9-hitters do some damage in the last couple days.
Yeah, the bottom of the lineup in every game that I have seen has been, whichever team has won the game has just been, you know, better than almost the top of the lineup has been.
Yeah. And I think, again, when you get into these situations, you have good teams, you have good hitters. I think pitchers sometimes, you know, they focus more on the top of the lineup, and they think, oh, it's the bottom of the lineup. I can cruise through these 3 or 4 guys. But with these type of teams, man, you can't take a batter off. You can't take a pitch off.
Ashton Hunt at the plate, top of the order. Strike 1. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Everybody knows that hits at the bottom of the order, you're going to see more fastballs, and
yeah,
I think it just speaks of the talent of all these teams. The bottom of the order is not your traditional, you know, maybe high school bottom of the order that you'll see.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Ground ball to the second baseman. He's up, turns, out at 2. Not going to get Hunt, but they get the lead runner. It's 2 outs.
I like that decision right there, getting the lead runner. You have a 1-run lead. 2 outs with a runner on first is a lot better than 2 outs with a runner on second. But yeah, to what you were talking about, Coach, it might be a 9-hitter on this team, but they might have been a 3 or 4-hitter on their high school team.
Brings up Cooper Harvey from the left side.
I know Waltemate from Centralia is one of the top 4 hitters on his team in the lineup.
And that is a fly ball to center field. Can of corn for the center fielder. Making the out. Again, the Sixers strand one. We head to the top of the fourth inning with the score 1-0 Kirkwood.
There was no runs, one hit, no left on base. Right at the top of the fourth inning, Kirkwood 1, Moberly 0.
Mark, Cooper's bat's on the edge of their dugout. That's where he's doing.
Folks, if you're looking for some fall ball, check out Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com. They're finishing up with the All-Star Showcase. Had the sign up over at Prime Sports. Had the teams all registering over there. Had a home run derby. I haven't seen the results yet, but hey, look, Game 7 Baseball is doing it right. Go check that out. Get some fall ball in. Get some extra swings. You know, best youth baseball team name I ever saw, guys. It's been many years ago. It was a team in Arkansas, an 8U team. They were called the Snot Rockets.
Oh, that's great.
That is one of the best, most fantastic youth baseball team names I've ever heard of.
Better
Yeah.
watch out. It'll be a minor league team here in the future.
Yeah, that is incredible.
I love that. Guys, let's look at this bracket here. Basically, Sedalia's out. They're 0-2. These two teams are in.
Yeah.
Do you take something off here, knowing you're there?
Coach and I were talking about this off the air a minute ago, how I think it's still, obviously you don't want to lose a game, you want to win them all, but I think it's important because the winner of this game plays at 4 o'clock and the loser plays at 7, and that's a long time to wait to play another game from 10 a.m. to 7. Be a lot of sitting around. I think the quick turnaround benefits whoever wins this game.
Nick Copeland, again, base hit, back up through the middle, and a leadoff single. I agree because, you know, you get charged up, then you got to you have to kind of go reset your whole day, basically, right?
Yeah, right.
And a lot of these Moberly, the Sixers aren't staying, so they don't have a hotel to go to, so they would just have to sit around here, find something to do for the whole day.
And that ball is lifted into center field by Charles, caught by Hunt for out number 1.
Well, I think the other piece, if I'm not mistaken, the winner of the pool plays the second place team from the other pool. So if that's the case, you might have a little bit more favorable matchup in the semifinals by being the winner of the pool.
And the runner goes, and throw is offline again, and Copeland into second base easily, stealing the bag. 1 ball, no strikes to Isaiah Cook, who's at the plate. I've really enjoyed watching Copeland play here this weekend, guys. He's played he's played aggressive. He looks like he has that confidence. He just like, I belong here.
He has what most people would call it like a gamer, or sometimes a dirtbag. It depends on what you prefer to be called.
And that is popped up shallow just off the infield. Samuel making the catch. A little tricky with that wind, guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him use it as an excuse. It's a little bit windier in the spring. When I have them, so.
Yeah, and especially this spring. I felt like this spring was one of the most windy springs. The weather was okay, but, man, I mean, we had several 30-mile-an-hour gust days or 40-mile-an-hour gust days.
Runner goes.
I love that base running right there. That he had a read on the pitcher, I think, timed it up very well, I don't think it would have mattered if that was a fastball right down the middle. I don't think he gets thrown out there.
So 2 stolen bases, a single, 2 stolen bases. He's now 90 feet away with 2 outs and a strike. And that ball is lifted into center field. And the catch made by Hunt. The ball's carrying very well today, guys. But they strand another. We head to the bottom of the 4th with the score 1-0 Kirkwood.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. 1 of the bottom of the 4th.
Folks are fine sponsors for the 2025 Missouri American Legion Baseball Championships here. Best Western State Fair Inn here in Sedalia, Missouri. You're just steps away from adventure and minutes from business. If you're looking for some spacious pet-friendly rooms with HBO, free Wi-Fi and room service, State Fair Inn has it all. Fuel up with a full hot breakfast, then explore the Katy Trail, hit the Missouri State Fairgrounds, or wrap up a work day with ease, or come out to the ballpark. You got your team. You got a team staying with them, man. There you go. Easy, easy, easy. With meeting space for up to 300 and relaxing perks like an indoor heated pool and cocktail lounge, it's the comfort and convenience all in one. We appreciate State Fair being a sponsor here for this week's state championships as Jackson Engel leads off the bottom of the 4th, and it is ball 1. Jackson is the catalyst of this team here, Coach Boyer. He's 1-1. He makes this engine go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And he does a lot of different things, not just offensively. Obviously, we've seen defense. He'll throw at some point this weekend, I'm sure. And he's just when you can have that pitching and offensive combination, it's fun to have on your team.
I think, it was smart here what they did. I mean, you're in.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see him in that semifinal game.
Yeah, I think it kind of freed up both of these teams potentially to, for lack of a better way to say it, save pitching today.
Go to your number 2.
Yeah, because
number 3.
Both of these teams know that they're going to be in a semifinal. Oh.
And that is strike 3 as Engel goes down looking.
If I'm Engel there, I don't want that call to strike. Yeah, it was frustrating at bat for him too because he didn't see a single fastball. He just kept spinning it at him, trying to be patient. And
so 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Anthony Ford at the plate. And that ball is fisted and going to be foul. Strike 1. That's fisted into shallow left field. Copeland with a little Willie Mays catch there.
It caught me off guard by a little bit to be honest.
Yeah, made that look a little more interesting than he needed to there.
I don't love it, but I'm not going to question anything that he's doing out there because
that's right.
As long as he keeps doing it right, correct?
Yeah,
making the outs.
That's one of those where you go, no. Yeah, all right. Yeah, good job.
Nolan Samuel at the plate takes strike 1.
Man, Clanton has really bought into his slider here.
He's just quietly going about his business, isn't he?
Yeah. He's kind of using that slider as his fastball right now, which doesn't happen very often. And it can be really difficult to.
He's not necessarily pitching backwards either. He's just that's his primary right now.
Yeah, exactly. And as a high school hitter, you're not used to seeing mostly breaking balls.
Ground ball to Copeland, up, fires across. And another 1-2-3 for Clanton as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Kirkwood's up 1-0. Later today, stay tuned here, folks, on Youth Baseball Midwest. We'll have Game 2 today, which is actually, I think that'll be Game 6. Jeff City taking on the Mule Club. Love the pitching here. Logan Easley, you just got to, and you know, you get lost in it a little bit. Clan's been good, but Easley's only given up 2 hits and has the 1 run. This is a pitcher's duel, guys.
Yeah, and I don't like to say these things, but since it's not in my own dugout, this game is going very fast. And it speaks to the pitching and defense. So.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which offense can get to the pitcher first, if they can even get to the pitchers at all, because both of them are throwing really well right now. But if an offense can break through.
And that ball is lifted into right center field on the run.
Been very
is Ensor for the catch for out number 1. So Nate Mueller retired, brings up Shoto Ishiyama. And I love the baseball economics, guys. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah. They've both been Easley and the pitcher from Kirkwood have both been doing it very differently too.
Yes.
Easley's been getting a lot of fly balls, where Kirkwood's getting a lot of ground balls with all those breaking balls he's been throwing.
Strike 1 to Ishiyama.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a difference in approach offensively, maybe.
Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2.
Easley's fastball is really good, though. Like, he does kind of short arm it a little bit, so it makes it jump on you.
Ooh, that's tough. It's a tough take.
Yeah.
It looked like Ishiyama was getting ready to go to the dugout.
Yeah,
guys.
that was a good pitch. That was a really good pitch.
As my buddy Mitch would say, you got to smell the top. Smell like burnt toast.
Right. Oh, they're letting that ball go back and play. I don't know if I'd like that if I was the hitter.
I agree.
Kind of sliced it there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's off the
Get
end
a
of the
cut
bat.
in that?
Yeah, that's off the end of the bat. That's definitely scuffed.
Well, but he bangs it into. He kind of tomahawked that one into left field for a 1-out single. Again, the bottom of the order doing some damage.
I think that might have been a changeup. He didn't get down as much as he would like. Kind of just stayed up there.
1 out, 1 on.
Or a scuffed fastball.
Right, yeah, exactly. Oh!
Oh, and he
What a
throws.
play.
Oh, God. I thought it got away from Harvey.
That was a heck of a catch there.
Let's see
boy.
Cooper sell that a little bit more. Maybe take a couple steps that way.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because you got a courtesy runner, guy who hasn't been in the game.
Runner goes, and that is
Good throw.
A great throw from Smothers and erases the base runner.
I understand Kirkwood wanting to go there because they've had some success early in the game, but good job by Smothers, trusting himself and staying with his mechanics and putting a good throw right there.
Ball one.
Those two he sailed to the right. He was definitely opening up way too much.
Oh, man.
Oh, just after that, shoots a single between first and second for a 2-out offering and gets to the top of the order, guys.
I feel like that's another, as so often happens in the game of baseball. You try to be a little aggressive, you get thrown out, stealing a base, and then the next guy gets on base, and you're like, man, I probably got a little too aggressive right there.
Yeah.
Ball one to Kessler. Kessler is 0 for 2. He struck out twice in this ball game.
Great job, though, by the bottom of the order, getting the top of the order back up.
Easily now behind 2-0. I like this here. Slowed himself down a bit right there, guys. Just took a breath, took a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just that easy. You kind of step aside and you go, man, throw a strike.
Yeah.
To yourself.
Yeah.
It's when working fast kind of goes against you because you just want to keep throwing and keep throwing and keep throwing, and sometimes you just need to give yourself a breather and regroup.
3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, it's really hard to make pitch-by-pitch adjustments at the high school level. Sometimes these guys, they linger on a mistake or something bad that happened, and it's difficult sometimes for these guys to move forward. But so far,
Grounded back too easily. Nice job. Man, he was down 3-1 in that count. Comes back, gets the soft contact, strands the runner. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 Kirkwood.
Scores on the inning for Kirkwood. 2 hits, no runs, 1 left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th.
Folks, we've been fortunate to have these two gentlemen here to my right on the broadcast here, and want to give a shout out to their schools and what they're doing. They're part of the Missouri High School Baseball Coaches Association as well. Talking baseball here, giving their time. This is what guys, when we talk about high school baseball, American Legion's been part of high school baseball for a long time. I would imagine you guys both played. I know, Coach Boyer, you said you played. Coach Zimmerman, you played.
Yep, I played for the Travelers back in the early 2000s.
Okay, and you played for Moberly, I take it?
Yeah, my Legion coach actually sitting down there in the front row, Bruce Pinkston, in the red cap down there.
That's cool. I love the history of that, guys. And Smothers takes strike one to lead off this inning. Do you think that, the tradition of American Legion baseball still holds a lot of sway? As the ball's off the glove, Smothers quick, and he gets him. Woo!
That ball had a lot of
English?
Q spin on it, and great adjustment by the second baseman there, being able to adjust and come in. Niemeyer, great job right there.
I think where there's less Legion teams than there used to be, so I feel like now it's more of the quality over quantity. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of the programs that still have their Legion programs have been doing it for a very long time and are traditionally fairly, well-respected programs. And you can see that in this tournament as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think the thing, that gets lost on Legion a lot of times too is you do still have the ability to, like, you're playing to win something.
Right.
You're
right.
playing for that chance to make it to the World Series at the end of the summer. Be on national TV, and so, there's something to play for throughout the entire summer.
2 balls, 2 strikes here to Carson Fletcher.
I did not like that 2-1 swing by him.
Yeah, I agree.
Back to the pitcher. That's the throw, right? Step and throw.
Yeah. I am telling my pitcher to run over and toss it.
Run over and hand it to him.
Yeah,
there you go,
yeah.
bro.
Or get 2 feet away and underhand toss. But I'm not a big fan of throwing it from the mound right there because that ball ends up in right field way too often.
Luke Waltimate at the plate. And strike 1. He has gotten ahead of, I would say, 90% of his batters he's faced today.
In the mixing of pitches you can see, because a lot of the Sixers are taking first pitch fastballs right now.
Yes.
And it's because he's mixing the breaking ball and the fastball and keeping them off balance, which can be very frustrating at times.
Yeah. Well, and again, you're just constantly down 0-1.
Ground ball to the third baseman. Up. Nice job by Charles over there digging it out. And another 1-2-3 for Clanton as we head to the top of the 6th inning with the score still 1-0 Kirkwood. Folks, if want to let you know that Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Productions, LLC. If you like what we're doing here, you're looking for some video work or anything of that nature, you got a live event you'd like us to stream, please go to our website, redearthprod.com. That is redearthprod.com. Shoot us a message. We'd love to hear from you, help you out with your project, whatever the case it may be. I want to thank my staff over there, Lauren, doing a great job bringing you the pictures. And works hard with us at Red Earth Productions. So here we go. Guys, Logan Easley, he's got the pressure keeps mounting to throw up a 0 if you want to get a win here.
Yeah, and he's done his job. He just needs to continue doing what he's doing, and then also, as efficient as he's been, knock on wood, he'll be able to save some pitching for the rest of the weekend.
We got number 8 pinch hitting here for the Kirkwood squad. Number 8 is I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong side. My fault, guys. It's not. It's Braden Kopp. I didn't flip my scorebook again.
Yeah, both of these pitchers pretty stress-free. I mean, not a whole lot of base runners overall. So,
Plus the 1 run was unearned.
Yeah. So sometimes, you throw. There's a difference between 45 stressful pitches and 45, just kind of I'm cruising pitches.
Right.
And so I think we're seeing that here today.
Nice pitch on the outer half. Out number 1. So he fell behind 3-0, but 2 strikes on the outside corner. He got him to offer at the second one and grounded out to the second baseman.
Now batting the shortstop, number 15.
Here's the guy that has wreaked havoc for both teams that Kirkwood's faced in Copeland. He's been just a tough out.
And when he's gotten on base, he's done damage as well.
Yeah.
Ball 1.
Yeah, already 2 stolen bases on the day.
Grounded 2 angle. Up with it, fires across. And out. That's the first time they've retired him. Heck, I think that's the first time he's been retired in all of his at-bats. Maybe one time.
Yeah, it sure seems like it. Yeah, I agree.
Timmy Charles. Nice play, though, by Jackson Angle. Good stretch over there by Harvey. It's nice to have the guy with the big, long arms and tall at first base.
And it's very nice having an athletic first baseman.
Yeah. First basemen don't get enough credit because good defensive teams have an extremely good first baseman because they make the infielders look a lot better.
Sometimes it's a position that definitely has offense first mindset, but having one that is athletic and can throw too, especially with cuts and picks and things like that.
Yeah, and if you can manage to get 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" over there and still be able to be athletic enough to catch a ball in the dirt, then you're golden.
3 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. And a line drive over the outstretched angle. That ball was hit hard, barreled up by Timmy Charles for a 2-out single.
Jack reached for it. I thought maybe he had a shot on it. I think maybe it's just too quick.
Yeah, from my angle, it looked like he was going to get there, but
I thought so.
Ball was hit pretty hard.
I think he did get there. Like you said, I think it was already past him by the time he got there.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Cook, the DH, he's 0 for 2 today. He had a big hit in their win on Thursday. Takes ball 1.
You know, that's another thing that's kind of interesting about this tournament specifically. Kirkwood plays on Thursday and then has Friday completely off.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. It could go either way. Some teams would like to have the day off, but some teams would rather just keep playing.
I would imagine that'd be a couple of long drives as well when you have the day off.
Yeah.
So they stuck around. I would sure, but you know what? In that respect, if you knew that and you're the coach, I'm the coach. I'm setting a team bonding day.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going and doing something. We'll hang out, rest, relax. We'll enjoy the day. You know.
Yeah.
How many of y'all been to Sedalia before?
Right. Yeah.
Go to a museum. I'm sure there's something around, right?
Oh yeah, we got the Katy Trail Museum over there on the east side of town.
Angle goes the short way. They strand one. And we head to the bottom of the 6th with Kirkwood still up, 1-0. Folks, if you like baseball, if you like pitching duels, this is the one for you. Bottom of the 6th. Guys, it looks like we're heading towards some more pictures of players of the game.
Yeah. Unless someone gets a big hit, walk off or something like that. Or
Right?
Yeah.
I like it personally. Honestly, I prefer these types of games. I know the big hits and the stuff, it's fun and it has its own merits, but me, I like this. The challenge of when you got good pitchers like this, you know, I prefer it. Luke Ensor up. Soft contact.
There it is. There's that throw again.
1-0 games are a lot more fun on this side of things than down in the dugout as well.
Oh, man, 100%.
No way, Coach. Really?
Those last 3 outs when you're up 1-0, they seem like they take forever.
Well, and
Back to the top with Ashton Hunt. Takes strike 1.
as more of an offensive-minded coach, I kind of prefer higher scoring, but I respect the low-scoring 1-0. Oh,
And that is going to be fair to the wall. Hunt rounding first and into second with a 1-out double. That could be the spark right there, fellas.
Yeah, the short approach combined with the harder wall, which a lot of our fields we play on are chain link, that ball bounced back a little bit to right fielder. I thought Ashton was going to have a triple there off the bat.
right. Well, and really, so I was going to say Kirkwood went into a double cut right there, and with the wall being that close, the shortstop could have stayed at the bag.
Yeah.
And maybe have a chance to have a close play there at second if you get a good throw from right field. But again, you're not used to that bounce. You're not used to how short the fence is, and so the natural thing to do when the ball goes to the fence is okay, it's automatically a double cut. But here on this field, that's not necessarily the case down the right field line. I thought the right fielder did a really good job getting the ball back in quickly too.
Cooper Harvey at the plate. Tying run is at second base with 1 out. Copeland out to talk to his pitcher, and we got Clanton throwing ball 1. Little stress here for the first time, really. I mean, there's been
First time a runner's made it past first base.
absolutely, and they've only had 3.
Yeah.
Runner goes.
Oh, I like that.
Harvey grounds out. Hunt stays at third. The runner was going. Man, I'd almost like to let that pitch go. And
Yeah, I would almost. Cooper was just trying to do his job there and drive a run in, but I think he would have had a great opportunity if I think Ashton had that bag stolen.
Yeah. It was a good jump.
Yep. Jackson Engel to the plate now. And that's fouled back out of play for strike 1.
I usually let my middle of the order guys have a green light on stolen bases. Sometimes guys will give them a strict take if they see a runner going.
Yeah.
Misses away for ball 1.
Big opportunity for Engel. Get that tying run in. Oh my goodness.
Got it.
Oh, and he steals home! Oh my goodness! Did you guys just see that?
Incredible. That was incredible. And to do it with 2 outs and a right-handed pitcher, 2 outs and a right-handed pitcher, to be able to have the jump, have the confidence. Wow.
We just saw that, guys.
Wow.
He did that, not the same exact play, but he did it on the throwback to the pitcher in the district championship game as well. Or was it the sectional game? One of our postseason games, he did that as well.
Yeah. Man, that's incredible. And for a teaching point for your pitchers, that's what happens when you take your eye off the runner. I mean, when he takes his step, he looks down at the ground, and that gave Hunt the opportunity to get a good lead and get a good jump.
And that's smoked at Charles, and there you go, guys. That was huge. Moberly on the double, 2 stolen bases. Ashton Hunt stealing home. Ties the ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. We're heading to the top of the 7th inning.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. 1 stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. That's the first time I've ever seen that live. I've never seen that live like that.
I just told Coach that I'm not taking anything away from Coach Truesdale if he had anything to do with that, but I bet you Ashton did that on his own right there, because I've seen him do it. He's one of those things where you're standing over there at third and you go, oh, what are we doing? And then he scored and you're like, that's what we drew it up.
Right, yeah, did exactly how we drew it up. Good piece of hitting there.
And
Oh,
catch
what a
made.
play.
There it is right there. And that was Ben Niemeyer leading off, swinging.
He heard about pitchers getting player of the game. He took it personally out there.
Yeah, he did.
Ashton flashing the wheels, the leather, the bat. He's taking control of this game here.
Yeah, and sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need somebody to just say, okay, jump on my back. I'm gonna go make a play here. Just follow my lead, and that was incredible stuff.
Ball 1. Nate Mueller at the plate easily. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both pitchers have been very efficient. The pitch counts are in great shape here. These guys, they could probably throw 9.
Yeah, no kidding.
2 balls and a strike.
And again, setting up your team for a deeper run later in the weekend.
And that is lifted to right field. Catch made for out number 2.
And I mean, it is important too how efficient they've been. If this game does go into extra innings, they can still throw. I mean, they can continue to go on. Where in a postseason game, you go into extra innings and you start burning a lot more pitching.
Yeah.
The only time we'll go to extras, guys, is in the semis or
forgot about
championship.
that.
Oh, okay.
Not used to that. Not
Yeah,
right?
yeah. In that scenario, though, that would
Did he go? Yes, he did.
that would help Moberly in a tie because runs scored, runs allowed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely, gentlemen. Strike 1.
good
Swing
pitch.
and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Because Moberly allowed 4 in their game, even though they won big.
Right.
Kirkwood only allowed 1, correct?
Correct.
So Kirkwood has the runs against.
Oh,
Breaker.
okay.
That missed outside, 2 balls and a strike.
I was thinking runs scored too, but you're right. It runs allowed is first.
Yes,
so.
it is. So Kirkwood has the upper hand in the runs allowed right now. Ooh, missed low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The one reason I don't is not that I disagree with the tie. I don't like a tie in this situation because you kind of want this game to be head-to-head who wins the duel.
Yeah. Well, and especially with how fast this game's already moving, they could probably play 9 innings and it still wouldn't push anything back.
Now, if we're having 10-run innings, then
right,
like,
yeah, okay, yeah, we're done, yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and that is strike 3 easily. Rings up Ishiyama looking. Well, folks, we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. Score is tied. We'll be right back. The Mid-South Regional Tournament is awaiting one of these teams here, folks. That will be August 6th to the 10th, and we'll have all the live action right here on Youth Baseball Midwest, so make sure you're subscribed. And the Mid-South Regionals, guys, did you guys ever play in a regional when you were in Legion Ball?
Was
didn't make it past zone.
Not able to make it that far. I'm excited that it's in Missouri this year, though.
Who was the dominant teams back in your day?
We always, in zone, we typically got beat by Washington, but Jeff City was also very talented as well.
Rod's A's out of Blue Springs was a big-time team. They had Nick Tepish when I was playing, made it to the major leagues with the Rangers, I believe. Anyways, they had really good teams over there in the Blue Springs area.
No balls, 1 strike here to the Anthony Ford leading off. And he swings and fouls that one back. It's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, and I think Moberly has been a little bit swing happy today, especially with as many breaking balls as are being thrown. Especially late in the game, you have an opportunity to force him to throw some fastballs, get in the strike zone, and just haven't quite been able to do it. Good job there getting the count even.
That ball driven. Ford just missed it. Nice catch by the left fielder.
Yeah, and I think with looking at the flags, I think the wind might have held that up a little bit because he hit that pretty well, it looked like.
Yes, he did.
One of the deeper parts of the park out there, looks like, with the way the fence is.
Nolan Samuel coming to the plate.
Yeah, so it used to be 356, 365, 375, from gap to center field.
And that ball is going to get foul.
So that would have been, kind of back towards the 365 part of left center there. So, yeah.
I like the old personality of ballparks.
Yeah.
They definitely are different today.
Yeah. And this field actually plays a lot bigger than it looks. Again, we 310 down the left field line, 290 down the right field line. We haven't had a home run hit yet.
And that's going to be caught for out number 2.
Catcher number 15, Drew Smothers.
Drew Smothers. Ball 1.
Be a really good time here for Smothers to kind of be patient, force Clanton here to throw multiple strikes.
Right. Ball 2. Laid off.
As we're getting to the end of the game here, it looks like maybe there might be somebody on both sides kind of starting to move around.
That's going to be out number 3. Guess what, guys? We are going to extras.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard
like
that
it.
from top. I thought that's what we were just talking about. We're not big fans of ties.
No.
Makes me think of a league of their own. You know, they say there's no crying in baseball. Well, there's no tying in baseball either.
I think Waltimate's going to the mound. I can't.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like it.
So it is.
So here we go for extras. Luke Waltimate on the mound, and we'll be right back.
Not putting a runner on second for the 8th inning playing. And then if it goes to the 10th, they're going to put a runner on second. And there shouldn't be any out. Yeah. But here's the thing. Your else pitcher has 14 pitches left before he has to extra ball. Okay. Who is pitching? What's his number? 13. Pitchers internal. Pitchers internal. That's what's 3 to 14. Tommy. 23 to 14. 23 to 14. Yes, sir. And pitcher, the switch pitcher, but it's internal.
All right, here we are in the top of the 8th inning. Luke Waltimate heading to the mound for the Sixers. So this is where it gets interesting to me, guys. You got the new pitcher. The theme has been pitching. These guys have really pitched well. It's a 1-1 ball game. A little extra pressure here on Waltimate.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're coming in basically it's inning by inning game right now, all knotted up, and you don't want to, be the one that gives up the lead, or gives the lead.
Yeah.
He's facing Shane Delante, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike here in the top of the 8th inning. Excuse me, 2 balls, no strikes.
That's that pitch right there where Shota got called out on strike 3.
Yep.
It's been there some, it's not been there some.
That was sharp. I don't know if it caught the corner or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of blocked out on that inside half of the plate. Count goes full.
I believe this is a pinch hitter as well.
Yeah.
Did we get a pitcher?
Cooper,
Okay, I
Cooper
didn't see.
Reek, I think.
Cooper Reese. 23. I did not see that, and that is bounced to Harvey for out number 1. Yeah, that was number 23, Cooper Reek.
Center fielder number 3 is Dan Kessler.
Three unassisted if you're scoring at home, folks. Out number 1. And that is fouled back out of play. taking on Sam Kessler here. Waltimate kind of picking up where Easley left off. In the zone, getting ahead. It's outside.
Yeah, he does a good job of mixing his pitches up. We didn't face him this year, but he pitched in a tournament right before us, and we got to watch him. And he actually threw really well in that game, and he lived off of his mixing his off speed of his fastball. He's got a pretty nice breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good at bat here by Kessler. Being patient, fouling off a couple of tough pitches. See if he can find a way on base here.
3-2. And that's out of play. Do it again. Kessler today has struck out twice and grounded out to the first baseman. 0 for 3.
I bet he's glad he doesn't have to face Easley again.
And that is going to be fair. Down the line, Kessler rounding it on his way to second, slides in safely with a 1-out double.
I think that's Irwin out there for Waltimate. I think that's probably
Number
the change.
27.
1-out double, bringing the third baseman, number 8, Brady Count.
I didn't see the number.
I think it's 23.
23, Carson Irwin?
Yeah. He played right field yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And that ball was going to get down no matter what there, but great base running by turning that into a double.
Have Braden Culp at the plate, takes ball 1. So stressful pitches here for Waltimate.
Yeah, and unless you somehow get, fly ball caught, thrown out at third or thrown out at second, you're probably going to be facing Copeland again this inning, and that is not a guy you want to be facing today.
No, he's been very, very good at the plate this whole in the first 2 games of this championship.
Yeah. So I'll ask you, Coach, whether Kopp gets on here or not, you end up with second base 2 outs or third base 2 outs. Do you walk Copeland?
It's a good question.
Kind of have to see how this at bat ends up with Waltimate here. Not necessarily struggling, but a little bit struggling to find the zone a little bit. So I could also try to pitch around him as well and try to get him to get himself out.
Yeah.
It's 2-0.
Yeah, I don't think I would walk him if it was first and second, 1 out. I think you have to pitch to him there. But
Base open.
Yeah, if you have a base open with 2 outs, I think you have to consider just putting him.
Especially with a runner on second.
Yeah.
I don't love putting the first and third situation out there.
Yeah.
But I will say also pitching around batters in high school is easier said than done because sometimes pitchers can't locate.
Correct.
Like
Correct. Yep.
And they don't understand the pitching around them.
When they're trying to pitch around them, they throw it down the middle, right?
Right.
Throw back down. Not going to be in time, but that is a strike. You know, it's funny because, like here, he's threw 3 straight balls. He's trying to throw strikes.
Right.
You try and throw a ball, and then you throw a strike.
Yeah.
I've seen pitch outs been hit in high school.
3-1, the count, 1 out. Winning run in scoring position and a line drive, and that's going to be a no, that's right. Stay there. That's a great call. Angle came off the bag before he caught the baseball. That's a really good call by the official.
Yeah, he was right on top of it, and unfortunately just a very small mental lapse there, not staying on the bag long enough. He had plenty of time.
I think Jack got to the bag a little early.
Yes.
And then he waited too long, and
correct.
His momentum kind of took him off.
Either way, Copeland gets a chance to drive in a run. And that is ball one. And this is where I would put him on, guys.
Yeah, you got 2 outs.
I'd put him on here.
You know, Timmy Charles did have a good piece of hitting last at bat, but he is only 1 for 3.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't think he called it.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He
It looked like he
flinched
stepped
pretty
it.
bad.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
his same
Same strike
routine.
motion.
Yeah.
Thought twice of it and said, no, it's a ball. All right. 2-0. That's what I saw.
Yep. Fooled everybody there, I think.
2-1. Timmy Charles waits on deck. Big spot here. Go ahead run at second base. Time is called.
I don't like Engel holding the runner at second right here. I think Copeland's a little bit too good of a hitter to be sitting up the middle. I'd rather see the second baseman holding on here and let Jack play in the 6 hole.
To the third baseman. Oh, and Fletcher falls down.
Man, that's just tough luck right there because he did the right thing by coming to get that hop. Just couldn't quite keep his footing.
He knew that the speed, I think, kind of got to him there.
Yes.
He knew he had to still be quick on that play.
I'm going with an infield single on that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because there wasn't really an error, just
right. Yeah, it was. I would consider that a non-routine play. And really, again, if he lets that ball hop a second time,
you're not getting it.
Yeah, it eats you up. It might get past you. So he did the right thing by attacking it and catching it. I think the one thing that threw him off though is he went with both hands. I think if he goes down with just the glove hand right there, I think he's able to stay a little bit more balanced, catch his feet,
Oh, he's out.
Yeah,
he's out.
That run shouldn't have scored.
Yeah, no, that run shouldn't count because he's out of the baseline right there.
Oh, what a play.
Unfortunately, not the execution you're hoping for in that situation.
Base running mistake right there. It's the first thing we've seen, a little chink in the armor.
Yeah.
But heck of a play by Moberly to get out of that. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, still tied 1-1. So we got the same pitcher here coming out for the bottom of the 8th inning. And hits the leadoff. Teddy Clanton hits the leadoff, and Carson Fletcher puts the leadoff runner on with the free base. Luke Waltemate coming to the plate. That's a huge. And a bunt laid down. Heck of a job. The throw's going to have to be good. A heck of a
Really good play. Yeah, that was a really good bunt, a really good play.
That's Braden Kopp at third coming up. That is a tough throw to not let that ball just tail off into the runner. But the sack bunt moves the runner into scoring position, and the winning run, guys, is 180 feet away.
I wouldn't mind getting a runner in there for Carson. Not that he's not slow by any means, but I think there's a little bit more speed on the bench and just re-enter him at third.
Yeah. Especially when you have a chance to end it right here and not play extra inning, or not play more extra innings. I think you take a chance here and get a faster runner in there if you can.
Strike one to Luke Ensor. Number 9 hitter, opportunity. Hit hard to the third baseman, Kopp. Out number 2. Back to the top of the order. Here's Ashton Hunt. Who doubled and stole home to tie this ball game.
Looks like we've got a left-handed pitcher warming up in the Kirkwood bullpen. See if maybe they decide to go lefty-lefty here.
Yeah, back-to-back lefties.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's what they're doing. Well, maybe they're going to let him.
I think Copeland's sitting. He's waiting.
I think, yeah.
Oh, he put him on.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
That is interesting. You already have
to
2
get
outs.
to Cooper Harvey.
But, well, I kind of see it. I mean, Cooper
had a big game, but Coop had a big hit yesterday.
Yeah.
And he had a walk-off in districts, I believe, or zone.
Yeah.
That's ball 1 on the inside. Cooper Harvey in a big spot. Winning run at second base. Bottom of the 8th inning. Oh my goodness. That was a 3-run bomb swing.
He took the intentional walk personally. Which that's always one thing that you got to worry about if you're going to put a runner on, is how's that runner on deck going to
respond.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grounded back through the middle, and oh my goodness!
What an unbelievable play.
Copeland sliding, tossing, unbelievable play by Nick Copeland to end the inning, and we head to the top of the 9th. Still tied.
Play by the shortstop, Nicholas Copeland, keeps this game going. Right to the top of the 9th. We're all tied at 1.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stone to face, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a bowl game we have here to open up the Saturday.
Yeah, if this is a sign of things to come, it's going to be a great day of baseball.
Luke Waltemate out to face Timmy Charles. He'll have Isaiah Cook and then Ben Niemeyer. Top of the 9th inning. Oh my goodness, folks. Little one that's going to drop in fair over the second baseman. Samuel Charles with a leadoff single. Isaiah Cook to the plate. The offenses are continuing to put some pressure on these guys.
Yeah, and that kind of takes me back to the top of the 8th inning when you had first and third and Timmy Charles up. That's 2 hits in a row for him and 2 pretty good at bats. I almost would have rather have just let him hit last inning.
Waltimate taking a look at the runner. I don't think Charles is really going anywhere. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't think he's your base stealing type.
No, but with these 2 runners, you almost would rather put them in motion just to give yourself a chance to not get it over. Oh, good piece of hitting.
And it is down. I like that, though. Did you see Charles? He took a hesitation just to make sure it got a read.
Yeah, that's
You're not
good.
going to third base anyway.
That's good base running.
Back-to-back singles by this Kirkwood squad, and we're going to get a pitch runner in number 43 out here for Kirkwood. That is Tim McWay.
And I'm with Coach here. I'd almost go pinch runner for Timmy Charles too. You have the re-entry. You can put him back out there when you go back out on defense. Get as much speed out on the base paths as you can right now.
Ben Niemeyer, 2 on. Nobody out.
Especially when it could be the difference between a runner getting thrown out at the plate or
Yes.
scoring on a hit. Or
Yes, yeah. So a single to the outfield isn't necessarily a guaranteed run right here.
Grounded foul. Woo, just past the third base side. Myers like, man.
Yeah, if that one would have squeaked by, that would have been big time.
0-2. Waltimate needs the ground ball here to get that double play. Ooh.
I like not just doing the automatic bunt, no outs, runners on first and second, back-to-back singles. You don't want to kill the momentum of the inning.
Yeah.
In some situations.
Yeah, and Neiman's already hit the ball well a couple of times today. Or Niemeyer, sorry.
And a line drive single. And Coach puts up the stop sign on Charles.
That's the right decision.
That is 3 line drive singles to open the top of the 9th inning with nobody out. And here comes Coach to talk to the pitcher. Are we going to see a change, you think?
I don't know. We haven't had anybody warming up, but I would also imagine if we're going to have a change, the change might be on the field already.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that you'd see Jackson or Cooper, just because they're probably going to be the guys throwing the next game or moving forward. I mean, Carson Fletcher, Nolan Samuel have thrown quite a few innings this summer and into spring as well. Anthony Ford's thrown a little bit, but that's a little funky with the DH.
Yeah. Well, and so Kirkwood pinch ran for the DH, so now whoever they re-enter into that spot is going to have to stay in the game unless the pinch runner is going to stay in the game.
So Waltimate in some trouble here.
Good pitch.
It's the pinch run for the DH and address it later if we ever get there.
Right, yeah,
Right.
exactly. We'll figure out that part later. I would assume probably a pitching change is coming next inning, and that's probably why they felt comfortable making that switch.
Grounded back to the pitcher.
Oh, get rid of it.
There you go.
Got him.
Wow.
And
Great play.
he gets him. A double play. That's a gift right there, boys.
Yeah.
I'm with Coach on I get what Waltimate was trying to do, secure the out at home, but you have a good chance at a home to first double play.
And great job by Smothers getting that ball, not rushing the throw, and still making a good strong throw to first base.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And that is going to, oh my goodness, Waltemate works out of a bases loaded, no out jam with the double play that home to first and the fly ball out. Folks, we're heading to the bottom of the 9th inning. Still tied, 1-1. Teddy Clanton back out for the 9th. Heck, you don't see major leaguers going 9, guys.
Yeah, this is very impressive. Being able to A, keep his pitch count down low enough to make it this far, but B, coach trusting him enough to keep running him back out there, especially when, all Moberly has to do is score 1 run and the game's over.
85 pitches.
Wow. That's incredible.
These teams they want to go to the Mid-South Regional. I want to check in boxes here.
Everybody in Kirkwood's lineup has a hit but one as well.
Jackson Engel through the hole, leading off here in the bottom of the 9th.
He had been seeing a steady diet of breaking balls all day long. You just knew there was going to be a time where he was going to sit on it, and he was going to, be ready for it and put a good swing on it, and he did right there.
And didn't try and overswing.
Irwin's hitting in forward spot, so they had pulled the DH when they took Easley out.
Yes, they.
Wow.
Of Cobb. So Irwin, who was in right field, comes in, and here we go, guys. Back-to-back singles. Kind of a stereo replay here. Stereo, I don't know why I use that, but carbon copy, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Nolan can handle the bat in a bunting situation.
Yeah, it'd be a good time for it. You got to get it down the third baseline if you're going to, though, because first baseman is going to be crashing hard.
Nolan Samuel at the plate. I think he's going to square. He does. On the curveball. And misses.
Interesting here. They're sending both first and third base.
Shortstop covered third, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like that because now you have nobody covering first base. So if he gets the bunt down, who are you going to throw to?
You're almost going to third.
Baseman.
Yeah, you're
gotta go
selling
to
out to third base here.
And that is ball 2.
Almost a Nolan swing here with how much they're committing.
Yeah. All you got to do is hit a ground ball to second base, and you're going to get the ball through.
Clanton hasn't been able to locate that curveball in these last 2 pitches. There it is.
Oh,
and he missed the pitch. That was the pitch to hit, too, guys.
Yep.
2 balls and a strike here. Nobody out, 2 on for the Sixers. Winning run is at second base in Jackson Engel. Squares.
Oh, no.
Can't get it down.
Man,
That's big.
you gotta get that one down. Trying to get out of the box a little bit too quick there and didn't just focus on getting the bunt down.
Yeah, priority, get the bunt down, and then hustle, see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Because, again, the main goal is to get that runner to third base. You know, the main goal is not to get you to first base in this scenario.
We got time called.
Still has an opportunity, though, to move the runners. So can't give up on the at-bat for sure.
Now the curveball stays up, goes full. Do you send the runners here, guys?
You can't afford that strikeout and the runner at third, I think.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, you can't have a strikeout, throw him out right here.
That's shallow, and catch is made. Out number 1. Nice job out there in right field by Nate Mueller. That's a tough catch for out number 1. Drew Smothers, the catcher, at the plate. So both pitchers in this in these extra innings have had more traffic than I think they've had the whole entire game.
Yeah, all game long, exactly. Offenses are starting to
Lifted.
got
Pop.
plenty of room over there. Good talk by Copeland. That's really good talk.
You know, I like that. Yeah, Coach.
Mad at himself swinging at that pitch first.
Well,
Pitch.
I think he knew it was coming. He just couldn't hold up long enough.
Now batting number 12.
He did hang it too. I know that's part of the
Yeah.
reason he went for it.
Yeah, absolutely. You see that ball just floating in there right down the middle. You want to take a hack at it.
2 outs, Carson Fletcher. I mean, it is blinking, hit me.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough play, and he makes it. Guys, this is a fantastic ball game.
This is incredible baseball right here.
Oh, man, that is Caden Culp again making the play and erases the base runner. We're heading to the 10th.
Last batted out, will head to second base. No out.
Oh, wait, we got
So
some
now-
new. So we're going to California rules or MLB rules, I guess, now.
All
right.
Last out, second base.
Last out is second base, so we're going to get the runner at second with nobody out. And this is where I think it gets really interesting, guys, in this
Yep.
situation. You're going to have that extra pressure. You know, you got Waltimate coming back out. With this situation, do you like this rule? Is this – I mean, I know this is where MLB's gone to. We've had the regular, you know, just full baseball. Now you got the extra added deal here. What do you think?
I mean, in a tournament setting, I
Yeah.
get why they do it. Especially if this game's moved fast, but when you have a whole schedule of games, I understand why they do it.
Well, and on the other side of that too, both of these teams are going to have to play another game today, and so you know I like the potential of this. You know, okay, now at least we're going to see potentially runs being scored now. And hopefully, you know, for the kids' sake, get this game over with. Let them get back, relax, reset, and get ready for, you know, the next game, because they're both going to play a second game today. But that second game could be the last game. So, you know, you don't want to play 15, 16 innings right here, and then have to come back and play another game later today.
And both teams play in the same situation, so it's not like both
Yeah.
teams get to have a runner on second.
Right,
and
right.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So this interesting, guys, as we saw Reek come in the 8th, Delante is back re-entering here in the ball game.
It's number 27, Shane Delante.
So he goes back to the righty. And here we go. So we have out on the base paths is Ishiyama at second base.
Can you use a courtesy runner in that scenario?
I'd assume you could.
Yeah. because he's a catcher.
Yeah.
It looks like
It looks like that's Ishiyama out
yeah,
there.
it looks like that's Shota out there, but theoretically they should be able to courtesy run.
But he's got good speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, he's just as effective.
If he's the better base runner, yeah, you got to go with the better base runner. That's for sure. I like the thought of bunting right here, but again, it's got to be at the third baseman.
He's squaring around. Ultimate deals.
Oh no!
He called foul ball, I think.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Oh man, that's a mistake by Delante.
And it's 0-2. Yeah, you got to pull back. That's not even close to being able to be.
That was a free third base right there. You free yourself up to be able to swing.
Little cat and mouse. Ishiyama making him think about something other than throwing a strike, though.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, the two pitches that were strikes before were not strikes. They were outside of the zone. So Delante's helped him out.
Yeah, bailed him out a little bit here. Made his job a little bit easier. Good pitch right there.
Luke Woltimate fans Delante for out number 1 here in the 10th inning.
Would you automatically bunt in this tiebreaker, or would it depend on who at the plate?
It would depend on who's at the plate for sure. And again, I'm a little bit crazy, I guess, but I wouldn't mind hitting and running in that situation. Putting the guy at second base in motion. If you have a guy that is a contact guy at the plate, you're protecting your runner a little bit. And if you can get the ball on the ground, it doesn't matter where you hit it. And maybe you open up some holes with the runner in motion and the ball gets through and you score.
Kessler, the leadoff at the plate. He takes strike 1. Ishiyama still dancing around out there. Ooh.
I don't mind swinging it either, just because there's multiple scenarios where you could move the runner without bunting.
Yes. Ground ball to second base still moves the runner. So, yeah, I agree. I think but also you have the top of the lineup coming up right behind you. So I do understand, but you're already in scoring position. So good pitch. Good Lord.
Right off his
Begged him.
Yeah.
5-hole.
Yeah. Kessler, man, he's going to have nightmares of these sliders coming at his back foot after today.
Braden Kopp on deck.
I don't mind that, but also I don't like the throw there because you throw that into center field. Now you might potentially hand him third base. You don't have to throw when you pick to second, so I don't mind.
A little slicer that's going to be
Good.
caught
Oh, what a great
by
play.
Jackson Engel. And there you go, young man. Wow.
What a play.
Oh, Engel shows up. Double play, and we head to the bottom of the 10th inning. Still tied, 1-1.
My goodness. Go ahead.
All right, folks. Brian Hogan on the mound. He's thrown 25 and 2/3 innings for this squad. He's 1-0 on the season, and he's got 25 Ks, 4.9 ERA with a 1.75 WHIP. Opponent batting average 277 against. So this young man, he's coming in a tough situation. Big, long lefty.
Yeah. And with that length, he's going to release the ball closer to the plate than normal. And so it's going to feel like it's coming in a little bit faster than, maybe somebody 6 foot or 5'10". So it has the added deceptiveness of releasing the ball so much closer to the plate.
And it's not very conventional either. He's got a funky arm slot that he's using.
So I was talking to Coach in between innings. You have, the runner at second base is unconventional, but also it's unconventional because you just had 3 outs with only 2 batters.
Yeah.
So, it's not something you see every day.
Got Cade Bohm on deck for the Sixers as well, hitting for Inzer.
I didn't think about it like that, Coach. That's
Yeah.
pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
Luke Woltimate at the plate. Carson Fletcher is at second base, and that ball is in the dirt.
Oh, man.
Oh, good job. I like him not running in that situation. I don't think he got a good enough jump, and Shota is very good hopping up behind the dish.
Immediately, you get thrown out in that situation, immediately just kills the inning.
Yes. Again, you're already in scoring position. Having you at third is a bonus, but you're already in scoring position. A single is already, most likely going to score you depending upon where it's hit. So
Woltimate he had the sack bunt the last inning. He's 0 for 2 otherwise. Then you got Ensor on deck, who is 1 for 3 today. And then you're back to the top of the order with Hunt.
I think they're going to hit for Inzer.
I'd probably say they are. I can't see the on deck. What's the number?
Bohm's on deck.
Okay, Cade Bohm.
I like letting Woltimate hit here.
Well, you don't want to burn him because I think he's heading back out to the mound too, guys.
Right. Well, I'm saying like not making him bunt.
And
Oh, I got you.
it's what we saw last inning is he's not scoring to bunt. He doesn't have that pressure to get it down. He's seen 2 balls, which last inning we saw 2 balls, and it was 2
Right.
squares that probably didn't need to happen.
Yes, exactly.
3 balls and a strike. Big spot here.
Some-
You take again here? I think
Yeah,
you take
I
another
think you
pitch.
have to, because the 3 balls weren't real competitive. So
Right.
I think you make him throw another strike.
Absolutely. And that is ball 4. He was taken all the way.
Pinch hitting for Moberly. It's number 7. That's Cade Bohm.
Coach Copeland strolls out. He cracks me up, man. He just kind of saunters out there. How we doing, guys? Good to see you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely understand the quick visit here. Can't let this get any worse than it already is.
I get the slow pace. I'm too fast with my mound visits, but if you are trying to kill momentum, the longer that it takes, I know some coaches that wait till they get told by the umpire to end it just because they're trying to kill as much time and kind of reset.
Yeah.
Take the energy. You're sucking the air out of the balloon, right?
Right, yeah.
And waiting until this runner gets in the box and then calling time and doing it. I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Cade Bohm at the plate. Takes ball 1.
Yeah, again, Kirkwood selling out here, pretty much saying that they're only going to try to get the out at third base. Gotta throw strikes.
And this young
here.
man is struggling to get the ball in the strike zone.
Yeah, gotta get the ball over the plate. Everybody in the stands, everybody in the dugouts knows what he's trying to do here. You just gotta let him do it.
2-0. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
You think that was intentional right there to try to throw off the scent of a bunt?
Maybe. I'm actually surprised
think he
Cade
swung
swung. I'm surprised Cade swung at that pitch. He's usually pretty conservative, but that was his pitch. He likes that ball up at the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That was win the game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're 2-0. I don't mind that swing. 2-0.
Sure.
And you get a fastball in the quadrant that you want.
Yeah.
You should be swinging. Now, if it's blown away and that's not your pitch,
Right.
you spit on that.
Yeah.
Him being he's a senior that's graduated, and you maybe late or show bunt, and then you get 2-0. They may think you're still bunting, and then you give him a pitch like that.
Yeah. So you're saying
trust
maybe
him with.
Yeah, maybe that first pitch that he showed bunt was maybe more of the deke than. Okay.
2 balls and a strike. There it is. Oh, and there's nobody at first base, guys.
And that's the issue that you run into when you sell out like that. When you have a bunt like that, you got no chance at third base. Great base running there by Fletcher. He had a great jump as soon as the ball was on the ground, and so now you end up bases loaded instead of second and third with 1 out.
Hunt just needs to get one in the air.
Yeah, get the ball to the
That's it.
outfield.
Get in the outfield. Everybody shallowed up in the corners.
Yeah.
Nobody out.
Honestly, you got to bring your center fielder's moving up now. You got to bring your outfield in a little bit more, just because if you do have the chance of a sac fly throwing the runner out, but you're not going to obviously throw anybody out at home on a force out.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So strike 1 to Hunt.
Wind has kind of shifted a little bit into right center, so if he can get the barrel out front right here and lift the ball into right field, it's going to be game over.
Well, we saw this the last inning, guys, and Walter May was able to get out of it.
Oh man.
Ooh, that was close, guys. 1 ball, 1 strike to the old hit by pitch winning run.
Right, yeah.
We're running out of scoreboard up there too, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is going to be down. And that is it. Moberly outlasts Kirkwood. Post 156, 2-1. Our players of the game, I'm going Ashton Hunt.
Yeah, absolutely.
This young man, he scored the tying run, just drove in the winning run. Ashton Hunt, our player of the game. And for Kirkwood's got to be the starting pitcher, Teddy Clanton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck of a ball game, guys.
Yeah, that was incredible baseball. You when you come to the ballpark, you hope to watch something as exciting as that.
We got another one coming up at 1 o'clock. Jeff City taking on the Mule Club. We'll see you then. For my cohorts, Kyle Zimmerman, Brandon Boyer, goodbye for now.